All right, so we're in here. I'm Stock Exchange, and this is Trump and the GE. Trump and the GE prompts Jena Griswold to put Trump back on the Colorado ballot. So it's breaking news today. The Supreme Court has decided to hear whether former President Donald Trump can be disqualified from running from federal office and can be disqualified from running for president. I think they're going to hear the case on February 8th. They may come back with a quick decision, so by the end of February, this could be decided. And it could make the decisions of Colorado and Maine moot. The Supreme Court's involvement was driven by the actions of Colorado, who took took Trump's name off the ballot due to his alleged actions in the January 6th events, and they've named him an insurrectionist. And Maine followed shortly thereafter. So here's Trump's reaction. He's ecstatic. Here's his reaction to the news. Try to share my screen.
Some big things going in there. I just saw the Supreme Court just before I came. I got some beauties today. I had the one and then I had the other. Supreme Court is taking the case from Colorado, and so they'll make a decision. And you know what I do find, and maybe say it, maybe don't, but I say it. A Democrat judge appointed by, let's say, Obama, they're down and they say, we're appointed, that's the end. When you are a Republican judge and you're appointed by, let's say, Trump, they go out of their way to hurt you so that they can show that they have been fair, honorable people. It's an amazing difference. I've never seen anything like it. You appoint some of these radical left Democrats, and they, right from the beginning, you say, we're dead. And the Republican judges want to go out of their way to be fair and unbiased, and even to a point where they hurt you. And I guess it's a different wiring system or something, but all I want is fair. I fought really hard to get three very, very good people, and they're great people, very smart people. And
okay, so President Trump is, former President Trump is basically asking the justices to be fair, and asking the justices who have been appointed by Trump not to adverse or select against him, not to go overboard, to show that they're being fair by ruling against him. So he's asking for fairness, and that's all he's asking for. Again, they could rule by the end of February. So again, this was brought by the actions of Colorado and Maine. And we did Trump and Mr. Mitchell and I did Trump and the GE. Congratulations, Maine. You played yourself. And look what happened. Looks like Jena Griswold, the Secretary of State of Colorado, was listening to us. She just put Trump's name back on the ballot. So here we go. So I'll try to share my screen. All right. So here it says Colorado. This is from Jena Griswold, Secretary of State of Colorado. Colorado's 2024 presidential primary ballot is certified. The United States Supreme Court has accepted the case, and Donald Trump will appear on the ballot as a result. And so this is good news. I mean, obviously, after watching Trump and the GE, congratulations, man, you played yourself. She made a different decision, a better decision. Maine's Secretary of State, Shinna Bellows, basically said that according to the rule of law, that Trump was an insurrectionist and he should be taken off the ballot. The question is, what is the rule of law? Can he be taken off the ballot? Can he be ruled an insurrectionist by fiat or by some type of decree? Or does he have to go in front of a judge and a jury? Has he been given his due process? That was the question we asked last night. We felt like he had not been given his due process. Another Democratic politician in Maine was asking Shinna Bellows not to do this. It's a bad idea. We're not a third world country. We're not a banana republic. Even though he had voted to impeach Trump, he just felt like you're not an insurrectionist until you've been convicted of being an insurrectionist. and Trump is facing a case in Georgia and a case in Washington, D.C. So it appears like Colorado and Maine may have jumped the gun. And then Robert F. Kennedy, who's presidential candidate for the Democrats, saying he thinks he can beat Trump fair and square. Apparently, the Democrats don't, because they just don't want Trump to run. Apparently, don't think Kennedy can beat him fair and square. But Kennedy said, we're not a third world country. We're not a banana republic. He deserves his day in court. He hasn't been given due process, and this is not a good idea. And all the different, potential knock-on effects such as social unrest, civil war, so on and so forth, to do this. So looks like the Supreme Court is gonna weigh in, and they're gonna decide whether he can be put on the ballot, and it could put a lot of these issues to rest. It could punt it back to Congress and let them decide whether Trump was an insurrectionist. We don't know, but for now, he's back on the ballot in California. 27 state AGs also agree that he should be put back on the ballot in Colorado. So there you have it. So Trump and the G, congratulations, Maine. You played yourself. We predicted this. It's like Maine and Colorado just played themselves. They're going to have to put Trump back on the ballot and let the Supreme Court decide. So that's Trump and the G. Prompts Jena Griswold to put Trump on the Colorado ballot. Thank you for listening, and we'll come back in February to let you know what we think about the Supreme Court decision. Thank you.